Kosuzu, I'm back.
Welcome home.
Come in.
Chizuru.
Harada-san?
I thought you guys knew each other.
Yeah.
Welcome. It's a little cramped, but just go ahead and make yourself welcome, all right?
Oh, thank you for having me here.
I see. So Soji's bound and determined to burn himself out. And on top of all that, Hijikata-san just left you?
Yeah, he did.
For what it's worth, I don't think he'd do something like that unless his heart was all the way in it. You might want to go back to living a normal life without us. Try and find your woman's happiness, you know?
I was happy.
I don't think Hijikata-san believes that serving him would make anyone happy. I mean, wouldn't it be better for you to live like a normal girl again?
So what the heck is normal?
You know.
But normal for me is being by Hijikata-san's side. That's the thing that makes me happy.
So why aren't you going to find him?
Huh? Ryanosuke-san.
What did I do? Masters Harada and Hijikata have spent a lot of time talking about how you should live your life. But in the end, it's something that you really have to decide for yourself.
Now, hold it right there. I told her she could go out and do whatever it is that makes her happy, you follow me?
Oh?
Come on, Chizuru. You're still worried about what's happening with Hijikata-san in the war, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Getting back to him isn't going to be easy. But if that's what you want to do, you should try it.
Right.
Then there's really nothing else to say about it. Your mind's made up, and you already know that finding him will make you happy. You don't want to have any regrets. But really, all you're doing right now is talking yourself into it.
Harada-san.
And now that I see you determined like this, I wish I could take you to Aizu myself. But I still have a thing or two that I have to get cleared up here in Edo. The shogi company and I still have some business to take care of, so it looks like you're not going to have an escort. Are you still going to look for him?
Yeah.
Later, Ryanosuke, Kyozuzu.
Oh, yeah. My door's always open to you.
Take care of yourself, Chizuru-san.
Thank you both for your awesome hospitality tonight. I mean it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again.
See you.
The Loyalist troops have control of the Senju checkpoint. Even if you have identification papers, you won't get through there. You're gonna want to cut through the forest in the back and then head on north.
Okay, I got it.
I'll definitely be catching up with you in Aizu later.
Just remember I'm gonna make it there before you do, so hurry.
Yeah, I'll make it. You take care of yourself.
Right. You take care of yourself, too.
Alrighty then. Someone's gonna get their ass kicked. The captain of the Shinsengumi's 10th unit is here. That's Sanosuke Hawada to you lowlifes. So which of you sorry sons of bitches thinks they got the skill to beat me?
Shinsengumi, cut him down! Kill him! That's enough. This one's gonna be mine.
Who's there? Did you see someone? Out in the tree line, maybe. I don't see it.
This man owes me a rematch. Isn't that right?
Shiranui?
Well, guess who's awake? You might have a devil's constitution, but you shouldn't try moving yet. You don't have to worry, girl. The Loyalists won't be busting these walls down.
What do you plan on doing with me, Kazuma?
For the moment, we're not going to do much of anything outside. You caused one hell of a commotion at the checkpoint trying to get through. You know, at the very least, you could thank me for keeping you out of the hands of the soldiers back there.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the help. Harada-san.
Relax, he's fine. At the very least, he excels at making a hasty retreat as necessity demands, I'm sure.
Thank goodness. You say that I'm one of your own kind, that I'm supposedly some kind of devil to you. But seriously, I don't know anything about devils.
We devils have lived upon the face of this land since the days of ancient times long since gone. The human race in all its wisdom became fearful of the powers we once had. And instead of peaceful coexistence, they chose to try exploiting our power for their own gains. Prejudice reigned, and the devils of that time chose to hide themselves from the human race, and we don't show ourselves often.
That makes sense. So explain this to me. Why in the world did you ally yourselves with the Satsuma Choshu?
Our ancestors had a debt with their families, but it's a debt that I consider paid in full. They're already fighting on the winning side of the war now. Rumor had it that your family, the Yukimura clan, had been obliterated years ago, with no real force or retainers left. You and your father were the only survivors.
So what you're trying to tell me is, he's making Furies out of men to restore our clan's power?
Those freaks are an abomination, and he uses them to interfere in the affairs of man. No self-respecting devil would dare such a travesty. You're past the checkpoint now. Where are you going exactly? Please don't tell me you're going to try to find the shinsengumi. If I were you, I wouldn't bother looking. They're fragile and breakable like all other men. Under the just cause of war, they'll keep murdering each other until they wind up getting the money and power they want.
You're wrong about that! The men I'm looking for are the kind who would give their lives for something good.
You never cease to amaze me. So why don't you explain to me how you're gonna pull this off? You just going to walk into a war by yourself?
I might not be able to do anything for them. Even so, I want to do everything I can to be a source of strength for them.
You know that might include doing battle with your father.
When that time comes, I'll stop him myself.
Oh, you're gonna stop Kyoto. Now that's amusing. Regardless, I have business in Aizu. I'll take you with me if you want to go there. Castle. Damn, it looks like the Loyalists already have possession of it.
Kazuma-san, where are we? Something about this place is familiar to me. Kazuma-san, What is this?
These are the remains of your estate. Generations of your family used to live here, including you.
I used to live here?
Satsuma, Choshu, and Tosa. They were responsible for this. All of those clans were trying to use the power of the devils of the West to defeat the Bakufu in this civil war of theirs. The Bakufu realized what they were up against, and tried to reach an accord with the devils allied with your house. They reached out to the Yukimura clan and begged them for aid.
The Bakufu did?
However, your clan did not consider it acceptable to involve themselves in a struggle between humans, so they refused the invitation.
So you're saying they refused to join the war, and the Bakufu ended up slaughtering them for following their conscience?
Don't you think you should hate them for doing what they did to your parents? To avoid involving ourselves in the affairs of man, you would do well for yourself if you adopted this sentiment, Yukimura. That was the notion that carried your clan's pride for generations across this land.
My father, he's trying to restore our clan. Because he wants revenge for the genocide of our house?
And what do you plan on doing about it if he does?
All of those innocent people. None of them should have to die because my father wants revenge. There's always a better way.
You're disappointing me, Chizuru. Where's your head right now?
Nagumo-chan, I see you're back.
I guess I should thank you for bringing Chizuru this far. But your part in this sordid little affair is over. Now be a good flunky and get the hell out of here, will you?
It is my determination that Chizuru Yukimura is currently head of the Yukimura clan. As the head of the Kazuma clan of the West, I'm conducting business with her. I rule the West and she the East. You're done interfering, Kaoru.
Interfering? You mean in the same way you are with a siblings reunion?
What are you saying?
Siblings. You might not remember, but you're my little sister. Oh, come on, you can't be that surprised about it. We almost have the same face, don't we? And also, this katana and your short sword are a matched pair, little sister. Look at the hilts.
What you're saying is impossible. I don't have a brother!
That really hurts, Chizuru-chan. When we were little, we were always together, no matter where we went.
How could you be, after all this time has passed? Why didn't he ever tell me about you being alive?
Maybe he didn't want to trigger some kind of hidden memories you might have had about our home being destroyed. The way everyone was slaughtered that night. But you don't need to be sad anymore. We'll be together again, like we always were. Brother and sister, just like we used to be. Mr. Lord and Master of the Western Devils, my sister and I are having a moment. I thought I told you to get out of here. And just so I make myself clear, I'm not going to stand here and tolerate your interference either.
The only thing I'm here for is to eradicate the Furies and everyone behind them. And right now, you happen to be on the wrong side of that equation.
Shut your mouth! Ah!
It's no use. You actually use the water of life on yourself?
That's right! Who's stronger now, Big Mouth?
You are go! Move it, boy!
Go ahead and make me! I'm not gonna let you have her!
Out of the way!
You idiot! There's no way that you understand the Yukimura clan's downfall! Or our need for revenge!
Trust me, as a devil, I definitely understand. However, revenge has blinded you and led you to step over a line that no man and no devil should ever try and cross.
Chizuru?
So what you're saying is that Furies are false devils in your eyes, Koto-sensei?
Not just in my eyes or any other devil's, San. Furies were imported from the West and have the blood of devils who are not the same as ours. The water of life is that blood, modified so humans can accept its power without the body rejecting it. Western devils are their power source, and if they can be properly controlled, they can become an army for us. And with the water of life, making more soldiers shouldn't be a problem.
I smell a traitor in the house.
Kaoru-kun, how did it go?
I brought Chizuru back here.
I see. That was good work, then.
If traitors are showing up here at the castle, I guess the shinsengumi are already done for, aren't they?
Not necessarily. This one simply understands the situation. Never let it be said that an intelligent officer in a losing cause can't join the victors, right?
And I suppose the information about Bonari just happened to come from him?
Yes, it did.
Where am I?
Chizuru. Chizuru, is that you?
Is that really you, Heisuke-kun?
Thank God, I finally found you in this place.
Heisuke-kun!
I know you just got back in, but can you take our Furies out to the Bonari Pass and press the offensive against the irregulars fighting there?
Of course I will. It'll do my heart some good to kill the shinsengumi out there. Her short sword, uncle. Fury commanders, we're heading to the Bonari Pass. Come with me.
Bonari?
Heisuke-kun?
We gotta go.
So if I understand you, you want to make more Furies and create a devil world?
Not even close. But I would like to cement my place in the new government when it takes place. We need a voice in the new order, and I, along with my Furies, will be that voice.
I understand. So what part does Chizuru play in all these political machinations?
The same role all women play in political machinations. In addition to that, the blood of a purebred devil like her is enormous. It can be used to suppress the bloodlust of a Fury, and it might even contain the substances we need to create more true devils and add them to our house. The possibilities are staggering, my boy.
Making true devils out of human beings?
The history of my people is tragic, Deputy Commander. Not a day in my life goes by where I'm not reminded of it. Deceiving the patriarchs of the Yukimura clan was necessary to gain the power we needed to stand on even footing with humanity. I've gone as far as to make allies among them, and I even went and got a hold of that girl, and I've used her to aid my research.
You're the one who did that to the Yukimura village, Father?
Chizuru!
Stand down.
Chizuru!
It couldn't have been helped, child. The Yukimura clan lived in that village nestled in the mountains away from all the problems around them, losing touch with the reality of the real world.
No way. How could you be so selfish?
Tomorrow's battle at Bonari Pass will be a staggering victory for us, young lady. And the mewling human scum who begged for our help will have no choice but to include us in their world.
San, what are you doing kneeling in front of old Chrome Dome for anyway?
Name-calling. I understand you're a Fury now too, Toto-kun. Just face it. You're going to be better off joining us. As it is, you're vastly outnumbered right now.
Tell me you're not doing this, San.
Yes. He's obviously on the winning side of things, so why not join him, Heisuke?
That can't be true!
Chizuru,